everyone, what's going on? Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to another exciting episode of CSGO News. As always, let's get right into it. In our first big CSGO News story today, we had released late last night. Apparently it was leaked. A picture of this was actually leaked. It's called the WESA, the WESA, otherwise known as the World Esports Association. And it was actually leaked, a picture of this from a printer somewhere out there in the world. We don't know exactly where from, of these 8 teams. Now it was Navi, Virtus Pro, NIP, Fnatic, G2, FaZe Clan, Mouse Sports, and Envious. And it was kind of weird because they call themselves the World's Esports Organization, or the Association of the World's Esports, but they all seem to be teams from Eastern or Western Europe. So unless Europe is comprised of everyone in the world, I don't know why they call themselves a World Association. But yes, hopefully in the later terms of this, they'll be expanding to different teams. But also, this actually coincided when this came out. Astralis' founder, Frederick Bizkov, also stated, he came out in an interview and said that a player union would be a great, at this point in time, of the CSGO timeline. CSGO has been around for probably around 5 years now or so, and it's a great time in its career to actually have a player union be formed. And this is apparently the temporary player union. We're not really sure on what the point of the WESA is going to be as of right now. And again, as of right now, it's also only those 8 teams, which are comprised solely in Europe. So again, it's a really cool thing. Hopefully they come out and maybe they start lobbying for better player working conditions, but the best practices for CSGO teams, maybe lobby for better wages or better payment system for players. But we also have a huge downside of WESA because a lot of players, a lot of organizations don't know the repercussions of this. Now apparently WESA is also aligned with ESL, ESEA, and DreamHack, and once they own these teams, they cannot legally compete outside of their contracts, outside of the WESA tournaments. Very lightly going to touch on this because I don't know too much about this, but feel free to leave your comments down below what you guys think about this, because apparently those 8 teams, like I mentioned before, they are locked in under WESA and they can't now compete. They cannot compete under contract outside of those 3 leagues. So again, I'd love to hear you guys' feedback, what you guys think about this. Again, a light subject so far. We don't know too much about it, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. And before people hop on my back and say, oh my gosh, did Jake just say CSGO's only been around for 4 to 5 years? Yes, it has only been around for that long, but I know you guys are probably thinking I said CS. I know CS has been around for almost 20 years now, but yes, Global Offensive has only been around to 4 to 5 years. So this timing for WESA or WESA is perfect. Hopefully this player union works out well. Also, I know you guys want me to get into some match play updates as well, so I'm going to be trying to go over games more often in the future, kind of in a random part of the video, but we had some amazing upsets today in the ESL Pro League Finals, so here are those. So apparently Astralis' device, his hair was actually his good luck charm because Optic Gaming, the NA Hope, actually came in and beat Astralis. They further lost to G2, but still their first game of the ESL Pro League Finals, and they beat Astralis quite handily. Astralis now down in the losers bracket. Now they will be playing Luminosity Gaming later tonight. I actually don't have time to watch that game, but seriously, Optic Gaming beat Astralis, a huge upset there. Then we had G2 who actually beat Luminosity. A kind of big curse in my last video. I touched on Astralis' device and how they would have to perform well in this tournament, and I also touched on Luminosity's winning streak, which has apparently been snapped by G2, all in the first games of these ESL Pro League Finals. So 2 huge upsets. Obviously the Astralis one is a bigger upset than G2 beating Luminosity Gaming, but yes, G2 did beat LG. And then third off, we had the biggest upset that I've seen so far. Now I say upset because I have not seen a 14-2 comeback in a long time. Yes, Team Liquid was up 14-2 on Dust 2 against NIP, and they blew the game.
Costa trying to see if he can do it. 7 bullets left. Now just down to 22 health. 2 bullets, hasn't reloaded, he jumps. He's got just enough time. Pipes is not finding him. Oh my god. And Costa's going to be able to do it with a burst fire.
I've never seen this before. NIP came back from down 2-14 and then beat Team Liquid in double overtime 22-18.
He's going to have to get the first 2 kills without them even realizing. Otherwise, this is going to be just a miserable way for them to end the round here. Nitro in the corner, AK in hand, goes for the first spray. There's 1 headshot for Freiburg to follow it up. No HE or anything needed. NIP gonna win in double overtime against Liquid on Dust 2.
If you're Team Liquid, I don't know how you blow this, but ESL Pro League Finals have been amazing to watch so far. So if you guys saw those games, oh my gosh, I'm jealous because I was at work and I missed all 3. Dang it. So if you guys want more match updates like those ones in the past minute or so, let me know in future videos and I'll definitely update you guys on match play. But those were 3 awesome games. And another amazing CSGO news, we have Luminosity Gaming's very own Fallen, who initially only offered Games Academy lessons to Brazilian speaking players. If you guys don't know what Games Academy is, it was founded back in 2012 specifically for Brazilian and Spanish speaking players or Portuguese speaking players that Fallen could actually teach lessons to and teach them how to be better pros and better play competitive matches. Now just just recently, actually yesterday, he announced he'd be offering this service for free as a test server to all of us English speakers as well, because as you guys know, he's bilingual. He speaks Portuguese, Spanish, also English as well, and he seems like a really nice guy. He'll be offering this service, we can only assume, for a short amount of time to all of us as well, so you guys can hop on that. I'll be leaving links down below if you guys want to sign up and basically play with Fallen. He's going to teach you guys the rundown of all the maps and make you a better competitive player for absolutely free. So him offering this, you can only assume it's going to be a short amount of time or only a limited offer, so you guys got to sign up as fast as possible. I'll try and leave the links down below. If I cannot find them, Google it yourself and look up Games Academy, because I want everyone to have the chance at this. And again, Fallen seems like such a great guy for offering this, and I had to touch on this for CSGO News. I mean, you imagine all those pros out there who spend so much time gaming or streaming and they do it for absolutely free, but they never offer you services like this. You know, a lot of those gamers who actually stream, they get donations, that's why they do it, but Fallen's offering this service for absolutely free. What an amazing guy. I hope you guys check this out for sure. And in other humiliating CSGO news, yes, we had Summit. Yes, Summit1g was not only on a big YouTube channel, he was featured on Philip DeFranco's YouTube channel for the biggest fail of the week, and it just keeps on continuing. Not only does he probably get DMs on Twitter or everyone tweeting about him every single day, or probably on all social media, but now Philip DeFranco, the man with over 3 million, almost 4 million subscribers, puts him on his show for the biggest fail of the week. So here's a clip of that.
I need to share what has turned out to be one of the most fantastic fails of the week. I don't care if you like gaming, I don't care if you like CSGO, this is something I had to share. One of the most popular Counter-Strike streamers in the world, Summit1g, was at an event with $250,000 on the line. Some of the biggest names in the game were there. He was personally there because he was subbing in for a member for a team called Splice. And at this event, during one of the rounds, it turns out to be one of the most pivotal rounds of the entire thing. Summit gets a clutch kill, he won, he took it home for his team, except not. Everyone was confused as to what happened for like 20 seconds. Turns out right after he got that last clutch kill, seemingly won the game, he walked into his own fire.
And as always, you guys know I have to apologize to all of you for the lack of CSGO news stories. I don't have time to include any more. I will probably be doing this next week, where I'll try and include 2 to 3 more stories, so the videos will get 1 minute to 2 minutes longer. I am so sorry for the short videos. As always though, live, love, laugh a lot. I'm continuing to work with future giveaway people every single day, so hope you guys know future giveaways are coming very, very soon. As always, live, love, laugh a lot. Remember, I like you. Thank you guys all for watching and liking my content. I cannot thank you enough for that. Remember, I like you. Goodbye.